Welcome back to Coin Value Guide, where the mysteries of history and the treasures of numismatics come alive. Today, we are about to unravel a story so fascinating that you will not want to blink, because hidden in plain sight in pockets, wallets, and old jars lies a coin that most people spend without a second thought. But in the hands of the right collector, it transforms into something extraordinary. Today we are diving deep into the 2003 Philippine 5 Piso coin. And before this journey ends, you will discover how this small round piece of metal carries a staggering value that can shock the world and maybe even change your life. So do not go anywhere. Stay with me until the very last second, because every detail matters. Now imagine holding this coin in your hand, smooth steel, nickel-plated, shining faintly from circulation, a coin that carries the face of a national hero on the obverse, the proud portrait of Andres Bonifacio, the father of the Philippine Revolution. Strong and defiant, his image forever engraved in the history of the Philippines on the reverse. The seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, an emblem of trust and currency. Stability. This coin, minted in 2003, weighs around 7.7 grams with a diameter of 27 millimeters and a thickness close to 2 millimeters. Details that may sound ordinary, but to numismatists, these numbers carry weight, because every fraction of a millimeter, every gram, every strike quality can mean the difference between common and priceless. Let me ask you this: have you ever wondered why two coins that look nearly identical can have values worlds apart? The answer lies in the art and science of grading. Grading is the process where professionals at institutions like PCGS, the Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, the Numismatic Guarantee Company, examine every corner of a coin. They judge the luster, the strike, the surface marks, the eye appeal, and then assign a grade on the Sheldon scale, ranging from poor to mint state 60/70, with missed 60/70 being the crown jewel. Imagine sending your 2003 Philippine 5 Piso coin to NGC and having it return in a holder slabbed with a grade of MS66 or even Miss 67. The difference in market value would be astronomical. Now I know what you are waiting for. You want to hear the price. But let us build the suspense a little longer, because this is where the story takes a turn. Most 2003 Philippine 5 Piso coins are simply pocket change, circulated, worn, and worth face value. But there exists a handful of coins in extraordinary condition. Coins that look as though they were never touched. Coins that have survived without scratches, without bag marks, with brilliant mint luster intact. These are the coins that collectors hunt at auctions with determination and passion. These are the coins that could push values to legendary heights. And here it comes, the revelation in the middle of this story. Some examples of the 2003 Philippine 5 Piso coin in gem condition have been valued by collectors and auction houses at figures that will leave you stunned. $9 million. Yes, you heard that right. $9 million for a coin that most people would ignore in their change. Jar $9 million for a tiny piece of nickel-plated steel. When rarity grading and collector demand collide. But how can that number be real? How can anyone justify such value? Let us break it down. Numismatics is not about face value, it is about history, rarity, and collector psychology. When a coin has unique die varieties, minting errors, or pristine preservation, it becomes one of a kind. And when something becomes one of a kind, collectors will fight for it. Think of it like art. A painting on a canvas is just paint and fabric. But when it is a Rembrandt or a Picasso, it sells for millions. The same principle applies here, only instead of brush strokes, we are talking about mint strikes. Instead of paint, we are talking about luster, and surfaces instead of galleries. We are talking about auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stax, Bowers, and Spink. And let me give you a numismatic insight. Collectors use terms like brilliant uncirculated proof, like cameo strike and full detail, to describe coins. They know that a coin with full strike details, sharp lettering, and no signs of wear commands a premium. A coin with mirror-like fields and frosted devices can multiply its value by 10 times, and a coin encapsulated with a high grade from PCGS or NGC becomes almost untouchable in value, because the slab itself is proof of authenticity and quality. So what should you do if you think you have one of these coins? First, examine its condition. Is it circulated? Does it show scratches? Or where is the shine dull, or does it still glow as if it just came from the mint? Weigh it carefully. It should be around 7.7 grams. Measure it. It should be 27 millimeters in diameter and 2 millimeters thick. If your coin matches these and shows little to no wear, you may be sitting on something valuable next. Send it to a professional grading service. Without that certification, your claim is just words. With it, your coin becomes a documented treasure after grading. Consider where to sell. High-end auctions are the best place because serious collectors gather there. Heritage Auction, Stacks, Bowers, and Spink all specialize in numismatic treasures. Online platforms like eBay can work, but the trust factor is lower, unless you already have certification and a strong seller reputation. Let us imagine you take your coin to Heritage Auctions. It is graded Ms. 66 by NGC. It is placed in a glossy catalog with high-resolution images. It is promoted to collectors. Worldwide, the auction day comes and bids start at a few $1,000s, quickly rising tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, then into the millions. Hands raise, numbers climb, hearts race until the gavel falls at $9 million. Imagine holding that check. Imagine the transformation of your life, all from one coin that once jingled in the pockets of everyday people. And here is the lesson that coin collecting teaches us: never underestimate the value of what seems ordinary. Because, hidden among millions, there may be one coin that changes everything. Numismatics is not just about collecting metal. It is about preserving history, connecting with nations, and unlocking mysteries of rarity. Now, before we wrap up, let me encourage you: if you are enjoying this journey, if you feel the excitement building, if you are curious about the next rare coin that could be sitting unnoticed in your home, take a second to like this video, drop a comment telling me if you own a Philippine 5 Piso coin or any rare coins, and most importantly, subscribe to Coin Value Guide, because every week we bring you stories like this. Stories that could make you look at your pocket change in a completely new way. As we close this story, let us return to the coin itself. The 2003 Philippine 5 Piso coin. A coin that weighs 7.7 grams, measures 27 millimeters in diameter and 2 millimeters in thickness. A coin that shows Andres Bonifacio on one side and the seal of the Banco Central ng Pilipinas on the other. A coin that has the power, in rare circumstances and pristine condition, to be worth not just 5 pesos, but $9 million. And that is why collectors search tirelessly. Why they submit coins for grading. Why they attend auctions. Why they never stop looking, because one discovery can rewrite destiny. So I leave you with this challenge tonight. Check your collections, check your drawers, check your pockets, because you never know when the next rare treasure will appear. And when you find it, remember, Coin Value Guide is here to show you what it is worth and how to make the most of your discovery. Hit that subscribe button. Share this video with other collectors and stay tuned for the next numismatic adventure, because the next rare coin we reveal may just be the treasure you have been searching for.